everyone, this is Dr. Harrell and we're ready to start the second half of lesson 2. We got off to a really good start in the lesson 2A, and now we're going to work on lesson 2B. So to get started, I'm going to click on the icon to open up Visual Studio. It'll open up here in a second and we'll continue the same lesson. So here is my lesson that I started on, lesson 2A. I think I'll just open that up and continue working on that. There we go. Now it's up and we're ready to get started. So let's recall that we started out with our comments about our document here, about our program we're writing, all the details about it, and including our name and the name of the program and when it was created. Then we created a header file, the IO stream, that lets us use CIN and COUT. Then we have an explanation about the header file and the library, etc. Then we have another header file for using strings, and a little explanation about the string header file using namespace. We had a little conversation about that. Then we started working on function main, or int main, right? And then we had a little discussion about it. And now what we would like to talk about, /* in a new paragraph. And I don't like those on the same line as my wording. You can put your wording on the same line as the /*, but I like it separated out because it's easier to see and read. So I'm going to make a few notes here on variables. All right, and so the next line I'm going to put CHAR, and this is used to store a single character value. Okay, a single character value. The next one is string, is used to store textual values. Of course, there could be numerical values in there, but you couldn't do math with them, like a zip code. All right, and then double is used to store decimal values. Float will do the same thing. Okay, and then we have int, is used to store whole number integer values. All right, so nice little set of notes there. So I'm going to go down a bit, and I want to create another comment. And this one, I want to say create a variable that will store your middle initial. Notice, one character is used. So notice that, okay? Go ahead and try it out. See if you can do this. Pause the video to give yourself some time. All right, that's the end of that comment. Now pause the video and try it out. All right, so you should have something similar to this. It probably won't be exact. CHAR, and I used MIDINT for middle initial. You might have used something else. You might put MI for middle initial. It's totally up to you. And then you use an equal sign, and then what do? You use a single quotation mark and then put in a middle initial. Now there's something missing on this statement. It's a C++ statement, so it needs to end with a semicolon. All right. Now, let's do another exercise. I'm going to use this kind of comment, a single line comment. Create a variable that will store the name of this class. Try it now. You may have chosen a different variable than me, but that is okay. All right, so you should start with what kind of variable? We're declaring your variable, so we're going to declare it as a string. And then I don't know what variable you use, but I'm going to use class name equals, and because it's a string we use a double quote, and this is foundations of programming 1, and then this is once again a C++ statement, so we end it with a semicolon. So how'd you do? Did you do okay? Let's do another one. Create a variable that will store your desired GPA. Try to do it before I talk about it. All right, so if you wanted to store your GPA, you'd put in a double GPA equals, and then we don't need any kind of quotation. We just need the numerical value, and a double is a decimal. So I'm just going to pick a GPA value. So I'll put 3.85, and I need my semicolon. So I hope that is making sense to you. Everybody with me? If not, back it up and watch it again. Watch the video again. All right, next I want you to create a variable to store the year. All right, I'll wait. What year is it? And what kind of variable would hold the year? You got it? Okay, let's int, and I'm going to use year as my variable, and the year is 2020. All right, so I hope this made sense to you. We went over the 4 different kinds of data types for variables. So let's talk about something else. End L, or that stands for end line, okay, is the way we get our output to move to the next line. You should use this in your output statements to force the output to the next line.